next topic is equal sets. What do you mean by equal sets, children? Equal sets means suppose you are having two sets. A set is 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we are having we are having 4 elements in this set. And suppose we are having another set and it contains 2, 3, 1, 2. Sorry, 2, 3, 1, 4. This is 4. Okay. Now these two sets are said to be equal if each element of A is an
Equal
element
to
of
B.
B, right? And each element of B is an element of A. Then these two sets are said to be equal. Or you can say two sets A and B are equal if they have exactly the same elements, but the order in which they are the elements in two sets have been written, it can be different, right? So here, if you have seen in set A, I have written 1, 2, 3, 4. But in set B, I have written 2, 3, 1, 4. So their order can be not the order. Their sequence may be different, right? So the definition is two sets A and B are equal if each element of A is an element of B. Element of B, and each element of B is an element of A. Also, one more definition. They can be equal if they have exactly the same elements. Clear, beta? Equal sets. Now, for example, I have discussed. Another example is, suppose if I'm writing like this, let A set is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And B set, I have written like this, X such that X belongs to natural number and X lies in between, or you can say in between. How you will read this? Tell me.
X greater than 2, less than 8.
X is greater than 2 or equal, right? Because both signs are there.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And less than 8. It means
2 to 7.
the number should be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because
7.
it should be less than 8. Or it can be equal to 2 or greater than 2. Clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Only Preetham have understood. What about others? Vedika, Jaswant, Dhanunjay?
Understood, ma'am.
Okay. Now may I proceed to next?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next thing is, in this equal sets only, two sets are equal. Another definition, two sets are equal if X belongs to A and X belongs to B. Right? And X belongs to A, X belongs to B. This implies X belongs to B, write like this. In next line, I will write. Okay. Two sets are equal. Two sets are equal if X belongs to A. Okay. This implies X belongs to B. And X belongs to B. This implies X belongs to. What happened?
C.
Yes. Who is tapping? Dhanunjay? This implies X belongs to A. Or you can say equal sets are equivalent. Equal sets are equivalent sets having same number of elements but equivalent sets may or may not be equal. This point is clear to all? Equal sets are equivalent. You can say that equal sets are equivalent, said to be equivalent set, having same number of elements, but equivalent may or equivalent sets may or may not be equal. Clear, beta? Now next thing. Now next is set of sets. Set of sets. Set of set means suppose a set S having all elements as sets is called a set of sets. For example, I am explaining this with example first of all. For example, if I am taking this 1, 2, this is a set. Then 2, 5, 3, 6, 8. So now, if you will see here, so this set I have written here, this set is a set of sets having 3 elements. See, right? 1, 2, 2, 5, 3, 6, 8. And which are themselves also a set. These are the sets now, beta. 1, 2, because I have written within the parenthesis.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? And 2, 5 also. And 3, 6, 8 also. Right?
Yeah.
Understood, beta? Set of sets. Now, next come to subsets. What do you mean by subset? Subset means a set A is said to be subset of a set B if each element, come to this point, if each element of A is also an element of B, is an element of B. Clear?
No, ma'am.
Understood, class? Meaning of, and I will tell you how you will write this subset, which symbol will you use to denote subset. Okay, children, this point is clear to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Vedika, Jaswan,
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Preetham?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Vedika, have you understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Children, if you are having any doubt, you can ask me. Even in group also you can ask. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now see, if A is a subset, if A is a subset of set B, subset of set B. So we write, how we will write? A is a subset of B. This thing is clear. A is
Ma'am, can
a
you give one
subset
example?
of B. Clear, beta?
Ma'am, can you give one example?
Yes, yes, I will explain this with example. Now see, and how you will, now A is a subset of B. It means this implies that X belongs to A or this implies X belongs to B. Clear
Yes,
this
ma'am.
thing? Means X also belongs to A and B, both. Clear? Now example, suppose suppose A set I have taken. Suppose A set I have taken 1, 2, 3 and B set I have taken 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. Now children tell me how, now if you will observe that this 1, 2, 3 lies in set B or not? Elements of A lies in element of B.
Yes, ma'am.
So therefore A is a subset of B.
B.
Clear this thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Now take another example. A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Suppose I have taken. And B is equal to 2, 3, 1. So again, see, here two things we are having. First is number of elements is 3 and here also number of elements are 3. So these two sets are equal. A is equal to B. It will be now
That is.
equal sets. And we can also say that this thing, that A is a subset of B. And also B is a subset of A. Because the elements of A lies in element of B and elements of B lies in element of A. Clear this thing, children?
Okay, ma'am.
And
Yes,
if
ma'am.
in case, if A is not a subset, if A is not a subset, then you will write this symbol that A is not a subset of B. Clear, beta? When
Okay, ma'am.
not a subset. Preetham, Jaswant, Vedika, have you understood this topic, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Subset? Okay. Children, are you noting down it somewhere?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Vedika?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now may I proceed to next topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next thing is proper subset. Proper subset of a set. Proper subset is set A is said to be a proper subset of A if A is a subset of B and A is not belongs to B. A is not belonging, it is not equal to B. See here. If A is a subset of B and A is not equal to B. Right? So conditions are there that every element of A is an element of B. Element of B. Second is B has at least one element which is not an element of A. Have you got it this point?
Okay, ma'am.
So you can express like this, that A is a subset of B or B is a subset of A. Right? So A is a subset of B. Now here, A is a subset of proper subset. When I am not including this symbol, this is a subset. This symbol represents subset. But here is symbol this, only this. So this symbol represents proper subset. Clear, beta? So A is a proper subset of B and B is a proper subset of A. Clear? For example, now we will more understand by taking an example. A is equal to, let A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Suppose we are having this set A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. Now children, if you will observe that A is a subset of B, elements of A lies in element of B and elements of B lies in element of A. And see this second condition. In second condition, we have that B has at least one element which is not an element of A. So we have satisfied these two conditions. So therefore, A is a proper subset of B, or what you can write? B is a proper subset of A. Clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wait. So B is a proper subset of A. Clear, beta? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Vedika, have you understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now don't forget to put this sign like this. See, A is a proper subset of B and B is a proper subset of A. Clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now next is now one more definition for equality of sets. This is quite important in terms of set. The two sets A and B are equal if A is a subset of B and yes, if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A. So this means A is equal to B. This implies that A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A. Clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Or you can say that A and B are equal, two sets are equal, if and only if X belongs to A, this implies X also belongs to B. Clear? Now, properties of subsets. Important thing, the properties of subset. Properties of subsets. So first property is every set is its own subset. So let A be any subset. A be any set. Let A be any set. So therefore, X belongs to A. This implies X belongs to A, hence X is belonging to A. So therefore, A is a subset of A. So always an element, always set, every set is its own subset. Clear, beta? First property.
Yes.
Second is very, very important property. Jaswant, Vedika and Preetam. Clear? Second is
Can you repeat that again?
empty set. Yes. Second is empty set is a subset of each set. Is a subset of each set. So let phi be any empty set. Let phi be any empty set. I have already told you that empty set can be represented by symbol phi or empty parenthesis you can write, and let A be any set. A be any set. Clear? Now
Yes,
how we
ma'am.
will write this? Just wait. So since phi has no element, we know that this empty set has no element. We know this thing, children. So
Ma'am, what is the
therefore we
thing?
can say that. Yes.
Like, what is the symbol?
What?
Symbol.
So this symbol is phi.
What is it?
This is Greek symbol phi.
Okay, ma'am.
You have to make O, then just cut it like this. Okay. This
Okay,
symbol
ma'am.
is phi. In trigonometry, you will use this symbol very time. Okay. Now see, now we can say that phi has no element. So we can say that therefore there is no element in empty set which is not in phi, which is not in A. So you can say therefore, representing therefore, you will put these three dots. Clear? So therefore we can say that there is no element in phi which is not in A, which is not in A. So hence each element of phi is an element of A. So hence each element of phi is an element of A. So this implies this empty set is a subset of A. Clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Now next property is let A, B, C three sets. A, B, C. Be three sets. B three sets. So if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C, then A will be subset of C. Clear, beta?
Yes,
This
ma'am.
property is quite important. For all the properties are important. Second property is also phi Empty set is a subset of each set. And if A, B, C are three sets, if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C, this implies A will be the subset of C. Clear this thing, children?
Yes,
Vedika,
ma'am.
Jaswant.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Now superset. Now superset. What do we mean by the superset? A set A is said to be superset of B. A is a superset of B if B is a subset of A and each element of B is an element of A. Clear this thing? B is a subset of A.
Repeat it again.
Who is
Ma'am,
Yanik? Preeta?
repeat that again.
Yes, I am repeating. See, you have given that a set is said to be superset if B is a subset of A, B is a subset of A.
Subset.
I'm writing also. B is a subset of A, which means each elements of that is each element, not elements. Each element of B is an element of A.
Yes.
So, if A is a superset, if A is a superset,
It's like equal set.
wait, A is a superset of B. So, how we will write it? A is a superset of B. This symbol you will use. Clear, beta? For proper subset, you will use this symbol. For subset, you will use this symbol. Clear? Don't be confused regarding the symbol. This is proper subset. Clear? And this
Okay.
sign belongs to. This sign belongs to. Understood, children?
Okay,
Superset.
ma'am. Can you repeat it
Vedika?
again? Like,
Yes, bacha.
it's like equal set though.
Not equal set. This means B is a subset of A. Each element of B is an element of A. But it is not necessary na, that each element of A will be the element of B also.
Hmm.
This condition is not given, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now next is power set. So power set is the family of all subset of given set. The family of all subsets of given set and is denoted by this. Power set means power of set A. Clear? So like we will write like this. Power set is equal to X such that X is a subset of A. Clear, beta? So what do you mean by power set? Means containing or the set or family of all the subsets of given set A. Now I will explain this. First of all, see if X belongs to power set. So this implies if and only if X will be a subset of A. And your empty set also belongs to power set and A belongs to power set for all sets. For all sets A. Okay, the elements of power set are the elements of are the subsets of A. So see, the elements of power set are the subsets of A. See, children, I will explain this through the example. Have you understood? First of all, tell me this much.
Ma'am, can you repeat that?
Yes. See, children, here I am explaining power set. So, what do you mean by basically the power set? The set, or you can say the family of all subsets of a given set A is said to be the power set, and it is denoted by symbol capital P within
And
the
A.
bracket A. You have to write means power set of A, right? So power
Huh.
set basically it will be equal to X such that X will be a subset of A. Clear? So now see, by example it will be more clear. I am explaining with the help of example. Suppose if A set is equal to 1, there is only one element, therefore single set it is, then
Oh, sir.
power set will be, what will be its subsets? First of all, your empty set, right? And it's this L. This thing I have told you, na, this is the power set. Clear, beta?
Okay.
Understood? Now take one more. If A is equal to 1, 2, then power set will be, first of all, in your power set, empty set would be there. Then write both the elements like this and their combined set. Clear? Because 1 is the subset of A, 2 is the subset
Yes,
of
ma'am.
A, and 1, 2 is a set of power set. Clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood how you will write this power set?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Vedika, Jaswan,
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Vedika, with
Yes,
Vedika.
ma'am. Yes.
Oh, okay, beta. Now next is I'm explaining one more example. Now you will tell only. This is example 2. This is example 1. Now third example. Suppose if A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Vedika, beta, tell me what will be the power sets of this set.
Ma'am.
Wait, Preeta. Vedika, unmute yourself, Vedika. Jaswant,
Ma'am, it will be X such that greater than 1
no,
equal.
Jaswant, not like that. You have to write power set like this only. Here we have two elements, so I have written power set in the form of this. Firstly, your empty set will be in power set, then subsets, and this
Excuse
is
me,
proper
ma'am.
set. Yes, beta.
Can I tell it now?
Yes, beta.
Okay, the empty set, then
Yes.
1 and
Yes.
2,
Yes.
3, and then
Yes.
1, 2, and 3.
Yes. Very good, beta. Now, Jaswant, see here. Have you understood now, Jaswant?
Yes, ma'am.
How we will write the power set?
Ma'am, first like the empty one, then we write out everything and then
Then
together.
all the subsets of A and the set itself, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, see, children, one important note that if A has n elements, if A has n elements, suppose we are having n elements, then the power set has how many elements? So then power set contains, in power set, has 2 raised to the power n elements. Is it clear? You can check
No,
your
ma'am.
answer also. See, in first example, I have taken only one element. So 2 raised to the power n is equal to 2 raised to the power 1. I have put value of n1. Then 2 elements were there. Empty set and set itself. Then come to this second. So here 2 elements were there. So 2 raised to the power 2. It will be 4. Now check how many elements are there. 1,
4.
2, 3 and 4. Now here 2 raised to the power 3. How many elements would be there?
6. 6 are there.
6. 6,
Ma'am, 8.
Sorry,
8.
sir. 8.
8. Now check your elements. That's why I have told you this formula. Now check how many elements I have written. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5. 3 are left. So what are its subset also? We have left few subsets.
Ma'am, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1.
See, its subset would be 1, 2. Clear? Then 2, 3 and 3, 1. These are also the subsets of this set. 1, 2, 3. Clear, children, this thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Vedika, have you understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's why I have written this formula that if A has n elements, then in power set, it will be 2 raised to the power n element. So in this way, you can check your power sets also that you have written correct number of elements or not. Now, may I proceed to next?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, next is children. Okay, universal set beta I will explain tomorrow. And on the basis of these concepts, these topics, I will share few questions. And children, tell me, first of all, have you done the yesterday's work which I have sent in the group?
Yes, ma'am.
Only Preetham has done. Vedika?
I couldn't do. I'll do today.
Okay. And Jaswant?
Ma'am, I'll do it.
Okay. Children, first of all, you have to do your test. Yesterday test kindly attempt before 5 o'clock. Okay. And one more
Yes.
test is there. I kindly attempt that test also before 6 o'clock. Okay.
Before today, 6 o'clock.
Yes, beta. There are 2 tests in a queue. That is, one is yesterday, which was live on 5 o'clock on yesterday. And it will be live till 5 o'clock only today. Okay. And one
Okay,
more
ma'am.
test is there, which was live since 6 a.m. today. And it will be till 6 p.m. only. Clear? Today only.
Yes, ma'am.
So there are 2 tests. Kindly attempt those tests. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Bye, beta.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, beta. And children, if you are having any doubt, just ask me. Okay. Vedika, if you are having any doubt, beta, ask me. Okay.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Bacha.